The two chambers of the National Assembly, at a recent retreat aimed at putting together final touches to the amendments to the 1999 Constitution before its transmission to State House of Assembly for concurrence, declared a two-day retreat open in Abuja for the Senate and House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Constitution Review, declaring the retreat open for the joint Senate and House of Representatives Ad Hoc Committee on Constitution Review. The Deputy Senate President, Senator Omo-Agege, said the 55 amendments being considered were drawn from the numerous positions presented to the committees by Nigerians. Senator Omo-Agege disclosed that the various presentations have been reviewed by the consultants as well as both the Senate and the House of Representatives Committee, with some recommendations rejected and new ones included. He maintained that the working plan of the committees on Constitution Review was substantially affected by the outbreak of COVID-19, adding that in spite of that, the lawmakers were determined to deliver on their mandates.
I am therefore most delighted today to see that we have progressed to this point where we can now jointly decide on the report we presented to our colleagues for voting in plenary at the end of this month, God willing. Without doubt, this will have been impossible, but for the unalloyed commitment, sacrifice, and the dogged determination of all of us. Permit me to also mention that our progress to this stage has been possible to a large extent because of the generous and unobstructive support of the Foreign Commonwealth Development Office, that FCDO, and the European Union. Their support to advocacy groups around the issues of good governance, institution strengthening, and inclusiveness has provided strong impetus for legislative action. We are profoundly grateful. It is important to clearly state that our task in this retreat will not be a simple one. Our consultants have analyzed submissions from public hearings and memos submitted by the public, harmonized and recommended over 55 bills across the various advertised thematic areas of the amendment exercise.
Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives and Chairman of the House Ad Hoc Committee, Wase, appealed to members to cooperate with each other to ensure that the bill is transmitted to State Houses of Assembly for concurrence before the end of February.
My prayer is that we shall discharge this duty, onerous one, with the highest sense of responsibility in the interest of our country and our people. And I believe we are at the last tranche. We should do everything possible, like we gave the commitment, to allow the bill go to State Assembly before the end of this February.
Previous attempts of a holistic amendment of the 1999 Constitution by the National Assembly failed, but it is hoped that this time around, this set of amendments will see the light of the day. Anita Patrick, Core TV News, Abuja.